Well, from volunteering their time at local charity events to working one-on-one with young athletes, the Edmonton Eskimo players, they really pride themselves on being out in the community. And coming up at the end of March is the first ever RACKS for RACKS, which is a camp dedicated to the development of young aspiring pass rushers. Kwaku Boateng joins us this morning to talk all about. Good morning, sir.
Thanks for having me, man.
Nice to see you again. Nice to have you back in here. So, what have you been doing for the off season? You been busy?
Yeah, just training, reading a lot this off season, and just getting accustomed of Edmonton winter.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We've had worse winters, I can tell you that much. So tell us about RACKS for RACKS and what it is.
Yeah, so RACKS for RACKS is just a brand that I kind of stumbled upon this past season. Around July, I decided that I just kind of want to build out a Instagram page just dedicated on just teaching young aspiring pass rushers how to rush the passer, because I feel like it's an art that isn't really broken down to the youth here in Canada, and I wanted to take the opportunity and run with it. So I started garnering a lot of attention, and I think 6 months out of it, I'm at 1,800 followers on Instagram, and on social media entirely I'm almost at 2,000. And the idea really just came from the fact that, like, in professional football, the more sacks you get, the more racks you'll get. And I get a lot of people asking me, what are racks?
Yeah, that was going to be my next question, that's for sure. What is a rack?
And it's usually the camp attendees' parents that are asking me, but a rack is slang for denominations of $1,000. So let's say
this is what happens. You get a pass rush, you get $1,000. Is that how that works?
No, yeah, it works kind of like that.
No wonder you try so hard.
Kind of works like that. But for example, if I owed you, or if you owed, if I owed you like $2,000, you'd say, Kwaku, when are you gonna give me my 2 racks, man? So that's what exactly. So it's RACKS for RACKS, and also it works out in the name and whatnot. And it's just really just a brand that's really just out there to help out young aspiring pass rushers.
So let's talk about the camp itself.
Yeah.
Where, when, and basically what it's all about.
Yeah. So the camp is kind of taking it from the virtual aspect of teaching kids virtually on social media, and now applying it physically. So now my vision for the brand is, every year I run a camp in a different city, and obviously it's awesome for me to run my first camp here in Edmonton. And the main focus of it, again, is just having that one-on-one meeting or confrontation with a young adolescent. So the camp is from 13 to 18-year-olds, and I booked out the entire Footfield Dome at the U of A Stadium.
Cool.
And it's March 27th, like you said, from 9 to 1 p.m. And we got Nita's Pizza catering the whole event afterwards. So it's going to be an opportunity for us just to go out there, for them to learn from me, learn from my guest coaches, and come back home feeling very confident about themselves, because I feel like the grassroots of Canadian football is kind of hindered. And I feel like there needs to be more of these specific camps to help tailor kids into positions so they can be successful.
Is there a particular level that the kid has to be at, the youth has to be at, in order to participate in this camp? And
this being my first camp, I'm starting to realize that a lot of seniors and a lot of teens that are in grade 10 and above, they kind of see the value in it. As a grade 9 or grade 8 athlete, you kind of are still, if you're even thinking about football, you still don't know where you want to go. So I think naturally it's going to lend itself to the players that are confident in the position that they want to play in and pursue in, and they'll see the value on it. So I think that it's more so of, it'll naturally gravitate towards the players that kind of know what they want to do in football, and that's all I want.
Yeah, it's a question of your size too, because sometimes when you're in the younger grades, you're not, you haven't quite reached your height,
exactly.
And then you get a little bigger. Now you're a pass rusher.
Yeah.
You're a little guy. You may not be a pass rusher, right?
Exactly. Because I remember in my grade 9, I played wide receiver. And I know a lot of my friends make fun of me because I led, and I'm proud for, I led the team in receptions my first year, and it was only 4 catches. So then the following year, I played defensive end, and I never realized what position I wanted to play until I got the opportunity to play defensive end. So I'm starting to realize that kids are more kids are coming out and being excited about the camp, but they're more so grade 10 and above.
So you're a receiver. I could see you as a tight end.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if there's any injury issues or anything, they could throw you in there for a tight end.
I think so.
A surprise play.
I think so. You should encourage that.
Okay. I'm going to mention that. I had your CEO in a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give him a call. Well, thanks for coming in. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck. I hope it's a huge success for you.
Appreciate it.
RACKS for RACKS is taking place March 27th. Foot Dome Field, U of A, South Campus there. For more information, you can go to the website sacksforracks.com.
Yep.